going to replace the fuel pump in a 2005 Hyundai Tucson. So I'm working off three sources here: AutoZone's repair manual, YouTube videos, and the directions that came with my new pump. First, I'm going to remove the back seat. Okay, so to remove the seat, right down here, you just got to pop these plastic caps, and then it's about a 9/16 bolt right there. Just undo those. Okay, got those bolts out. Then the seat just swings up like that, and I'm just gonna put a bungee around it to hold it up. I've seen other guys do that in videos. Okay, the access panel is right up under this, and I'm just gonna go ahead first and vacuum all this nice and clean, because I do not want any of this stuff falling down in my gas tank. All I need to do is unplug that wire, which is making it really difficult because of this flooring stuff that goes on top of the plate. And then I'm gonna vacuum that out really good, because obviously I don't want any of that going down on my gas tank. What you do is you push right there, push that down and pull at the same time, because I can't do both. Oh, there we go. And that's out. And then remove the fuel pump relay. So go into your fuse box. The cover will tell you which one's the fuel pump. And here it looks like that one. Okay, so I pulled that. Now I'm going to go start the car until it dies. Most videos the car will start there and then it will run until it bleeds the line dry. I don't think mine is starting because that's the actual problem I have. That's why I'm replacing the fuel pump in this car, because I think it's always had that problem. So that's why it didn't start just now. So I think we're ready for the next step. Okay, now we're just gonna disconnect the negative battery terminal. That's a 10mm nut on there. Now we can't blow ourselves up. Awesome. Okay, next step is we're just gonna detach the fuel lines. There's two of them, and you're going to want to have some rags ready, because there's going to be a little bit pouring out here. Like all the other videos say, just be really careful. We're dealing with fuel here, so have a fire extinguisher ready. These are just clipped in with these little orange harnesses. Okay, so these orange retainer clips, I didn't see these in any other videos. So these are, I guess, specific to the Hyundai Tucson. Just get that out of your way. The fuel line has a little blue disconnector right there. Just push those in and pull it right back out. Now the fuel is going to pour out a little bit. I just want to try to sop that up before I make too much of a mess. Okay, so next are the retaining bolts. Just remove all these little guys. They're at 8mm. So naturally it's never as easy as the professional guys make it look. They just pulled and this came straight out, and I fiddled with it, and it's really hard. But I finally, looking at somebody else's video, I decided it was hanging up on the float valve. So what I did was, when I pushed the whole thing toward the center of the car and pulled, then it came right out. So there we are. Got the old one out, and now we're going to pump out the rest of that gas and just clean up the gas tank in there real good. Okay, so other videos, they talk about taking the gas out and being real clean with it and everything. I'm using a pump that I've used for gear oil before, so I'm not going to put it back in the car because I don't want that mixed in there. I'm just going to pump this into a bucket and probably use it in my lawnmower. Okay, it took a really long time of pumping and pumping and pumping and sopping with rags, but I think I've got it low enough. I think it's okay to move on to the next step. FYI, when they say wear goggles, probably should do it. I got gas in my eye trying to pump it out of there. Okay, so we're ready to install the new fuel pump. I got this one. This is a Delphi. I got from rockauto.com. Highly recommend rockauto.com. They have all the best parts and then like almost half the cost you get at like AutoZone or something. See, all the screws are back in, retainer screws. I'll reconnect the fuel lines. Snap that on. There. Nice and tight. Okay, fuel lines are on. Now for the electrical. Just plug it back in.